Hello guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to do start the cover to the Alice in Wonderland journal. I've showed you the fabric that I'm using. I've cut it down and it measures 9 by 6.5 mine. You've seen the signatures, we did them together on camera, so I don't need them for the minute. Just put them there. So let's just open the fabric. Like I said, I've cut it down just so that I can put my cardboard. I couldn't think of the word then. I'm not going to go right around the edges because I want to stitch. I'm not going to put a lot of glue on. I don't want it soaking wet. I just want it to hold on to the fabric whilst I stitch around it. So about there. I've left a border around the edges, as you can see. I hope you can see there. It's difficult when you're doing covers on camera to try and get everything in. My spine is 3.5 because I want plenty of room for ephemera and such. Okay, let's just put that there. And then this last piece. Is going to go there. Like I said, I've not put too much glue on because I'm going to stitch. I'm going to fold my edges over on this journal. Sometimes I cut up to the edge, but this time I want neat corners on this one, so I'm just folding up like that. I just do like a hospital corner, and like that. Same on this side. Like I said, I'm not putting a lot of glue because I am going to spend time stitching it, so it's just to stick it up for now. Yeah, I had a little, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do on my cover, and I think I've come to a decision, hopefully anyway. Right, okay, put that there. Right, I'm going to glue up the bottom now as well. And like I said, I'm not putting too much glue on, just enough to hold it up for me. Don't want the glue seeping through. As you can see, I've left a little gap in between the front and back so I can open and close it without it catching. I think I just need a little bit more glue on that. I'll just hold it for a minute. Now this is quite thick chipboard in the middle, so I don't think I'm going to put any Tyvek in. I think I've got enough there. I think it'll be more than enough to stitch through, you know, to bind through. If I put more Tyvek down, and that's going to be really difficult when I come to binding it, so I'm just gonna fold these up. I am going to cover the inside, so it doesn't matter about these little bits that are frayed. I'm going to give it a minute, then I'm going to stitch it. Let's just get rid of that. I've got gluey hands. I've got collal in this bottle. I thought I'd try it because I've got a couple of bottles, because I've only got a tiny bit of 3-in-1 left, and the price of it at the moment. So I thought I'd just try this collal and see what it's like. I'm just going to hold on to that. Probably will put corners on here. I'll have to get some out. Like I said, I don't want to put tons of glue on because I want to be able to sew it in a minute. I don't want to ruin my needle on my sewing machine with glue. I'll give it a little minute to dry and do something else whilst I'm waiting. Let's just hope that that's going to stick. I might put some little clips on the corners just whilst I let the corners. Right, so that is that bit. Which way around are we? That way. Okay, So what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to put in, let's just get rid of some of these little bits. I'm going to put my closure in. I'm going to glue it in now underneath. How much do I want? Will that work if I do it like that? I don't know whether to do it from the inside like that, or whether to do it from the outside like that. Put it underneath my, yeah, I think I'll do it from the outside. So how much do we need? Let's have a look. Don't know whether this is going to tie nicely, that's the only thing. Yeah, it should be okay. Right, let's have a look then. So we want, oh sorry guys, I've just knocked you, sorry. How much do I need? I can always cut some off, can't I? So let's just, I think I'm going to cut it there. I can always cut some more off it if I want to. So I think I'm going to glue this on now so that I can catch it with my sewing machine. Let's just find the middle. Right, let's just start that there. Just put it down there a little bit, just so it grabs, and then let's put some along here. Like I said, I'll catch it with the sewing machine. A little bit along here. Oh, it's all sticky coming through the ribbon. Yuck. Don't like the feel of this glue on my fingers. Let's have a look. That's not sticking, is it? Come on, stick down. To get a wet wipe out, I think, and try and scrub all this. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? Little bits of glue. I'm going to catch that with my sewing machine. Right, I'm just going to give that a minute to dry. Okay, so I'm going to make a pocket for the front of the journal. I've got some card here. Let me just cut it down and get these ends off. Right, let's have a look. How wide do I want it? I'm just going to take a little bit more off there. And a little bit off the length. I think that'll be long enough. Maybe a bit shorter actually. I'll give you the measurements in a minute. Right, let me just get my, just move all these bits and pieces. It measures 6.5 by 7 1/4, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it to make like a gusset. I'm going to do 1/2 inch on 3 sides, and it gives a nice, it it'll have nice support. Okay. Don't know whether this is going to work. We can try it, can't we? We're not losing anything trying. If it doesn't work, we can do something else. Okay, so I want to cut a window out to put some acetate in. Let's just see whether this is going to fit on the front of the journal nicely. So that fits nicely together there. Let me just get my journal. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? So we want to cut a window out of here. Okay, so let's just, I want to leave a centimetre each side. So there to there. There. Right, if that's straight, bottom piece doesn't look straight, I'm going to use my knife to do that with. Right, I'm just going to grab my craft knife. Where's my little one gone? Might be a bit safer than my big one. Right, I'm going to cut that because it's not one bit. Let's put it on. Put that on there. It's not straight, Alison. Right, okay, let's cut up here. Sides are straight, it was just the bottom that wasn't straight. Right, will that make a nice frame? Yeah, that's okay. So now we want some acetate to go on the front. Let me just put that on there. There, I've got some acetate here. Something on it. Right, let's just cut a piece off. Difficult working with acetate, isn't it, for you to see? I don't think you'll be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm just cutting it down to hopefully fit the inside. Right, let's just get rid of these bits of acetate, and then hopefully you can see what I am doing. Don't know whether I've cut it a bit short. Right, I've got one of these little tape runners. I'm going to go around the edges. I think that one's finished. Got a new one. Just go right round the edge. Okay, and then I'm going to stick my acetate in. Hopefully I've cut it. I think I'm going to glue these down now, these two pieces. I'm going to glue it down. I'm just going to use this tape runner like that, and then we can it'll just reinforce it a little bit. And then this bit at the bottom. Yeah, There we go, that's okay, isn't it? And that's going to go on the front of my journal. I think I'm going to stitch it on, so I'm just going to put just a little bit of glue on just to hold it on the front for me. Have I got my journal the right way around? Yes, I have. That there. Just going to hold on to it for a minute. Yeah, I'm going to stitch it on before I put my papers on the inside. Right guys, I'm just going to pause the camera. I'm just going to stitch around my journal and round my pocket, and then I shall be back. Okay, so I've stitched all around the journal. Just got to do the inside. I'm just wondering whether I've got this trim here. Whether to put a piece down, or should I leave the frame? Should I just put a piece that side maybe? What will that look like? Let's have a look, because we've got a little bit of red on there, haven't we? I've stitched it a little bit crooked, so I want to put something on that'll take the eye away from there. Yeah, I'm going to put that on, I think, because we've got red. We've got red in the fabric, haven't we? So let's just get my glue. What have you done with it, Alison? There. Not sure which is which now. Yeah, I've stitched it on a little bit crooked, so if all else fails, stick some lace or some ribbon down or something. It's like a little ruffle, isn't it? That'll be okay, I think. Yeah, that's okay. You won't see when I've got something in the pocket, you won't see that ribbon there. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? I think we need to make a tag, something to go on the inside of there. Right, let's get the papers for the inside. Let me just get them and just trim them down a little bit. Just get me trimmer. Okay, right, let's just get rid of all this bits off my desk. I'm so untidy, never keep anything tidy. Take me ages cleaning up when I've finished, because I just throw stuff down anywhere. Right, let's just put you there a minute, because I'm going to need you again in a minute. And let's just measure. Let's just see how wide we want this cutting. I'm not going to go over the line. I'm going to put some fabric down the middle, I think. So I want to go about there to about there. Right, that's that one. And then this one. There to about there. Where's that not sitting properly? I think it's because I bent it under the sewing machine. Wasn't a wise thing to do really, was it? But never mind. Right, let's get these. Just cut these off. Hopefully they'll fit. There's one, that's that side, and then this side. Right, let's have a look at that and let's see what they're like. See if we can, if they're fitting okay. Just get rid of these bits and pieces. I'm going to keep the little scraps. Right, just put you down there a minute. Let's have a little look and see if this, yeah, that's going to be fine. I shouldn't have bent that cover. Yeah, that's going to be fine. So I'm going to just put a little bit of ink around it. What colour should I use? I think I'll use walnut stain. Just grunge the edges up a little bit. I'm not too sure how long I've been on. I should have had a look at my watch. I'll get my phone in a minute because I think I turned the camera on about 2 o'clock. I'm not too sure how long I've been on for. Right, let's get this glued down then. I'm not going to stitch this, I'm just going to glue this down. I was going to stitch around it first, but sometimes it's funny sticking properly, and I've got quite a, I don't want to add loads of bulk. I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on here. We'll work on some pockets or something for. There we go, that's nice. Just get me roller. Let's just put some little clips on there just till it grabs. Let's grab a few more. Right, let's do this side. Right, let's stick this down. Yeah, that's nice. And then I need to cut a piece of fabric to go down the middle. I think I'll use the same fabric actually. Let me just put some little clips on here just to hold it down for 5 minutes. Move that along a bit. Right, I'm just gonna go behind me, guys, and just cut a little piece of fabric for down the middle, and then I shall be back. Okay, so I've cut a piece of fabric there. I'm gonna glue this down. I might have to stitch around this, to be honest. Let's just get rid of them little bits of cotton, otherwise it might thread. I might just stitch along the top, just along there. I think that's what I'll do. Right, let's have the glue. Let's stick it down. Let's just stick that bit down first. Just do it bit by bit. It's easier to smooth it out than trying to glue it all at once. Let's put some glue across the top. Is it stopping? I might stitch it actually. Although when I've got my signatures in, it should be okay, to be honest. Let's have a look at that. I've just put it down just to, you know, stop these edges here from ripping. Let's just stick that down a bit more. Yeah, I think I might stitch it, but will it acetate stuck to the what will I do, or should I no, I think I'll leave it. Actually, I think that'll be okay like that. I don't think it'll fray. Let's just go right across my edges and make sure I've stuck it all down. Right, where's my little roly friend gone? If you stick it down properly, I shouldn't need, it'll just be a bit easier than if when I try to bind it, getting through the fabric and the stitching at the same time. I'm just going to put a bit more glue down here. Right, I think that's okay. Let's put some, they're not tall enough. I could do with some big paper clips. Let's put that one on there. I thought I had a few of them knocking about, but I can only find one. I'll have to leave it at that. Right, let's have a little look. Not keen on the ribbon behind there, but when I've got something in the pocket, you'll not be able to see the ribbon. So should we do something now, a tag or something? I don't mind that down the spine. I've got dangles and charms and that to go on, but that's how it's looking at the moment. Right, let's just see where we need to cut it. Won't be a very big tag, but let me just get me trimmer. Just have a look at that. Yeah, that'll go in. Right, how tall do I want it? About there. Let's just make the cover. I've got stuff everywhere. Right, I'll put that there in a minute. I've got them, where are they? The ones that I've showed you. These ones here. I've either got this one, or we've got something out of here. No, I don't want to cut that. I think that'd be too wide, wouldn't it? Where's my piece of paper? Oh, we might fit Alice and the cat on. But could do that little bit. That might be nice, mightn't it, with Alison? Yeah, I think I'll do that bit. Yeah, right, okay, let me just get my glue. Where's my paper glue gone? So much stuff on my desk, I can't find, oh it's here, can't find anything. Right, okay, let's just put some glue on here. If I don't like it, I'll just make a different one and put this one on the inside. It's fine. Right, let's stick that. Just there like that, and then we get Alice. Press it down. Let's just move these papers. keep throwing stuff on the floor behind me. Right, let's just trim around these. Let me get my paper scissors. Don't want to use my fabric ones. I think I need to treat myself to a new pair of fabric ones. They're getting quite blunt now, mine. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Let's have a look at, let's just round the corners a little bit. Where's my bin? Who knows? I will stitch around this. Just going to see whether I like it or not first. Right, let's have a look. Will you go in the pocket nicely? Oh yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Do you think? Yeah, I think I need to put something at the top up there. We need to put an eyelet in that, don't we? I'm not going to put an eyelet in yet because I'm going to stitch around it first. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to put a bit of lace, I think, around the top. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I think I'm going to leave it here like this for now, and then I'll do another video. Girls will be coming home from school soon, so I need to have a little tidy up before they get home. So I'll leave it there, and then I'll come back. We'll finish the cover, embellishing it, and we'll start on doing some pockets for the inside or something. So I hope you've enjoyed watching today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you've stopped to watch, I really appreciate it, and take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.